I was the youngest of the original 7 Night Riders. Everyone made sure they took care of me, whether we were at the center or whether we were out walking on the street, making sure we were getting home safely. In the community at that time in the 90s, there were a lot of gang wars. I can remember the first time I witnessed a murder. I was 5, playing tag outside, and a man was shot dead in the middle of the street. The original 7, we made sure that when we were going to the youth center, we walked together and just made sure that everyone was good. And when I say everyone was good, it doesn't necessarily have to be physical safety. It could be emotional safety. It was a place to be open and to grow and to learn from other people, really just through building relationships. One of the quotes that I like to share as a teacher is that teachers often touch eternity, because you never know how far your impact on one person will go. And I think Compass is very similar. And I like to refer it as South End Night Riders, because when we first began, we were touching the lives of so many youth in the city of Hartford that could have gone down the wrong path, that some people were actually making the choice to go down the wrong path, but South End Night Riders kind of steered them in the right direction. At the time, we didn't realize that we were beginning something that would eventually become so big to the city of Hartford, and not even just the city of Hartford, but to many people in the state of Connecticut. There are a ton of people who originally started with us in that basement of St. Augustine School, who are community organizers, who are advocates for youth, who are running peace builders, who are running different organizations, who are doing so many wonderful things for people in our community. So we'll never know what the extent of the impact is, because it's literally endless. My mother, sister, brother, and I were all leaders within South End Night Riders Youth Center. And much of that stemmed from my mother and her advocacy work throughout the city of Hartford. I could think of countless times where my brother and I would run laps around City Hall and play random games of tag and hide and go seek in City Hall. She wanted us to have more, and she wanted not only us to have more, but she wanted us to take part in making that more. The values that my mom had instilled in us as a family, she worked really diligently to also instill those same values in families within the community. Those values became the values of South End Night Riders Youth Center. We had a common goal. We were there to be safe. We were there to be connected. And we were there to find pure joy. The ripple effect of what South End Night Riders has contributed is undeniable.